Hey YouTube, Mark here. I'm making dinner tonight, and tonight is going to be, what is it? Mashed potato casserole. That's what we're going to do. We've actually got a lot of leftover mashed potatoes from previous meals. We make some, got too much left over. I don't have a dog to feed it to anymore. So yeah, I'm just going to use up some leftover mashed potatoes. I got probably close to 4.5 cups of pre-made mashed potatoes. If you're using the instant stuff, and you're going to make it, do about 6 servings. Kind of depends on how much you like your mashed potatoes. I like my mashed potatoes. All right, so first thing we need to do is get a pound of burger, and we're going to start browning it off. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is set my burner on high because we're going to brown off some burger meat. It doesn't really matter what your burger is. If you want to use the fattier stuff, use the fattier stuff. It doesn't really matter. I actually have a ground chuck. It's 80% lean. I even have a handy-dandy meat browning tool, so you just kind of sit there and keep on stabbing at it and break apart all that hamburger. That way you don't get big balls of it, which, truthfully, again, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, maybe that'll help a little bit. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm just browning the meat until I don't see any pink. That's all I'm doing. And that looks pretty good. Now you can drain the hamburger if you want to, but I usually don't feel it's necessary since I use the leaner meat, the leaner ground meat. So I just go ahead and dump it in my casserole dish. Alright, now I'm going to make some additions to the hamburger here. So my first addition is 1 can of sliced green beans. They're also called French cut green beans, completely drained. My second addition is just a can of tomato soup. And then you just mix that all together. Just level it off a little bit. And then you would scoop on your mashed potatoes, but like I said, mine are frozen. I decided to leave out that last cup of mashed potatoes. I think that's plenty. Alright, so then on top we just put down a good portion of cheese. Again, that depends on what you like. Okay, that's it. Okay, now if your mashed potatoes are fresh and they're still hot and the meat is still hot, and you can throw it in the oven right now, cook it for about 30 minutes on 350, just enough to get the cheese to melt, you're good to go. Okay, now if you make this up ahead of time and you have it sitting in the refrigerator and it's kind of cold, my mashed potatoes are frozen, you might need to put it in for probably closer to an hour just to make sure everything's hot. So yeah, I'm going to put mine in the oven for an hour just because my mashed potatoes are frozen. 350 with a lid on it. Okay, my oven's ready to go. 350, 1 hour, unless yours is already hot, then only 30 minutes, okay? Okay, dinner's ready. Turn off the oven. Now, I want you to know that probably about 20 minutes ago, I did take the lid off just because I was trying to caramelize the cheese on the top. Talk about liquid napalm. Whew. Hey, check this stuff out. And you can see the mashed potatoes never actually fell apart because they were frozen. So you're actually getting blocks of mashed potatoes in there. Time to dish up. Again, this is going to be very hot. You should probably let it cool down for probably a good 20 to 30 minutes, okay? But I'm hungry. I want to eat. I know it doesn't look like much, but that's really good stuff. It's hot. Yeah, so good. So simple, too. So yeah, it's just brown off the hamburger, add French cut green beans. I use canned stuff. You can use the frozen bag stuff too. You can use that. 1 can of tomato soup, and then a few cups of mashed potatoes. You can use instant mashed potatoes. You can make your own mashed potatoes, whatever. And that's it. Cheese on the top. Done. This is really good. Alright, this is Mark saying thanks again for watching. See you on the road. Mmm.